A utility person roam around to see if there's someone inside and outside the room. After observing that there is no one, he then entered the room. He is looking for something to get. Then he saw the wallet of a student and put it in his pocket. While doing that, he heard a noise coming from the door. Marjorie saw that the utility person was escaping through the broken window. Marjorie immediately ran to check her bag. When she saw that her wallet is lost, she immediately called a police. While the police officer doing his duty, he suddenly received a call coming from the unknown person, and then Marjorie reported what happened. After that, the police officer immediately go to the place where the crime happened. The police officer asked and checked the place where the utility person escaped. The police officer saw a footprint impression and conducted an investigation after. The police officer measured the footprint impression. He sprayed the footprint impression using varnish. And put a rectangular box to prevent contamination of the footprint impression. After that, he put the white cement and water, and then he mixed it together. After mixing, he put it in the footprint to extract an impression and to collect an identical copy of a print that can be compared to a seized shoe, and it helps to establish a link between a crime scene and the suspect. He used a spoon to make it flat. After putting a white cement, he put a barbecue stick to make it strong and solid. Then, he add another layer of white cement. He used a spoon to make it flat. In the next day, he removed the rectangular box and the mud to see the footprint impression. He cleaned it by using brush and sprayed the foot impression to make it visible. After a couple of hours, he bring it to a laboratory to identify the distinct characteristic and to compare its similarities.
So, good day everyone. So, this is the output of Group 5. So, this is our Moulage casting. So, as we examine the fruit impression at the time seed, so we get the 7 distinct characteristics. So, we have first distinct characteristic. As we can see in the top of our shoe, we have wear patterns. So, in Bisaya, hilis nga part sa ato ang sapatos. So, the second distinct characteristic, so as we can see at the side of our shoe, we have the same distinct characteristic, which is the wear patterns. So, we all know naman kung sa Bisaya wear pattern. So, we proceed to a third distinct characteristic. So, the third distinct characteristic is also the same in the second, in the first and second distinct characteristic which is wear pattern. So, our fourth distinct characteristic is our shoe brand. So, as we can see in our middle of our shoe, we can see the shoe brand. So, that is we cannot see there from the video, but if you can use the magnifying glass, you can see the shoe brand in our Moulage casting, so or in our Moulage. So the fifth distinct characteristic is wear patterns also. Wear patterns, so the same in our first, second, and third distinct characteristic. We have wear patterns in fifth distinct characteristic. So we proceed to 6 distinct characteristics. So also the same on our first, second, third, and fifth distinct characteristic, which is our wear pattern. So as we can see here, we have distinct, we have wear characteristic in our side of our shoe, in the bottom. So we will proceed to the last distinct characteristic in number 7. So, we have cuts. So, as we can see in the bottom of our shoe, we have 3 cuts. So, this is the strong distinct characteristics we get in our Moulage.